How are we going, everybody? We had a big Q&A yesterday. I hope you enjoyed it for those who tuned in. And a lot of questions came through talking about potatoes again. I know many of you, and literally hundreds of you, if not thousands, have bought the organic potatoes that we have and got a free grow pot with it, or grow bag if you like. And these are the ones down here just behind me. Now I'm just going to recap on them because a lot of the questions that came through was, how are my potatoes going? Are they growing? Have they grown? What's going on? Is it too cold? Now it is in winter, obviously. If you're in a frost-prone area, you know, the chances are your potatoes will go backwards, as mine did in the batch there, which I didn't plant because I've got a bed of potatoes which self-germinate every year because I leave a lot of seed potatoes in there. Now they've been burnt back from the frost, but they will come good because it happens every year to them. I don't dig up every single little seed potato, and there's no need to. But if you're going to be planting potatoes for the first time, or deciding to plant in a garden bed for the first time, or even in a grow pot like this, it isn't really that early, but there's a few things you can do to help them or speed up the process. Because say you plant now or a month ago, like I did here, and these are the grow bags or pots that I have here, you can't see any leaves yet. Yes, it's cold, but that doesn't mean the potatoes haven't started to grow. And it's called helping them to chit, basically. So chit is the expression used, or for want of a better word, sprout is this here. See that there? Now, these are the potatoes that I haven't planted, and these are old ones that I had, not the same batch as those, but these ones I've had in this bucket. Have a look there. All right, so you leave them there so they can chit or sprout up. You can put them in a dark spot. When I grew up in a fish and chip shop with mum and dad, potatoes, we used to get them in 50 kilo sacks, Hessian bags, on the back of the shoulder, tipping out 5 kilo at a time to clean. And you would go through, you know, 100 kilos a day or 2 days, but we would always have plenty of potatoes in the sacks that would never get around to getting chipped or potato cake sliced, and we'd have this happening. Now they were in a dark room, so whether you keep it in a light room or a dark room, not much of a difference really, as long as they get good airflow so they don't rot out and they're not getting moist. Now this here was left in the rain, and you're wondering why it's moist. It was full of water, that's right. I left it out, and we got the heavy rainfalls yesterday and the day before, and I just remembered to drain it out. No harm, it'll dry out. It's only a day of moisture on it. It's the same thing as being in the ground, but there's no airflow in this case. Now if you can get your potatoes to chit like that, chances are you probably get a bigger crop out of the potatoes. Not necessarily. If you put the black grit into it, which is the calcium silicate phosphate, that's what's going to make them grow bigger. So you get the phosphate into the soil and the calcium, which helps them set the fruit or the potatoes on there to grow bigger. So the question was, have mine grown yet? Let's have a look. What have we got in here? We've got our mulch on top, we've got some soil here, and just below, there's a potato there. I can feel it. Now I'm just going to use my hands. Whoop, there it is. You can't see it, can you? Whoop, I've disturbed it now, just for you guys at home. Yep, we've got a bit of growth there. There it is. So it is growing. That's one. Here, there. Is that better? So when they sprout up, if there's no soil, it's just going to be a shoot looking for somewhere to cling onto so it can start absorbing. Now that will set off its runners and grow. So we bury that back in, no harm to it at all. So yes, they are growing, and the soil is not too bad. I mean, considering it's a cold day today, it's still holding a little bit of temperature there. And don't expect them to grow too quick. As soon as it starts to warm up, these will be up here like that. Look at this. This is another bag here that I've got. Look, they're already popping up. See that? So that's a great sign. So for those who bought the grow bags or grow pots and the free potatoes, or the potatoes with the free grow pots, this is what you should have if you plant at the same time. Plenty of time. So in about a month's time, we'll have them up here, about this big there. And the benefit of that is, by then, we're into late July, and hopefully the last of the frost have come through, so they're not going to go backwards. Now, get some black grit into your potatoes if you haven't done so. And if you haven't bought any, we still got a few left. They were going to go offline because we thought we ran out of grow pots. We've got a handful left, 4 varieties available. You get a free grow pot. Do what we did, a little bit of mulch at the bottom. Your potatoes, a little bit of soil, potatoes, a little bit more soil, and mulch on top. And as it grows, you're just going to keep topping it up. But we'll go through that during the growing season. Plant your potatoes, plenty of time, or have them grow like this, like chit or sprout, whatever you want to call it. I like it sprout. That's perfect for me. Get them to grow like that, then plant them into the ground and enjoy some potatoes. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, and check out the website. Up to 50% off everything online, folks. Long weekend special sale that we're having on. No code, just go there, you'll find your discounted products and enjoy yourselves. Get some great products, better prices every day, and tune into 3AW Radio with me and Darren. This morning, as you're watching this, if you're watching it when it's just been uploaded, I'll be on radio talking gardening. Give us a call, share us your tips and ideas. Otherwise, have a lovely day. From me, Vasily, Maresi.